Can you hear me, dear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So let me know before we go to the homework discussion. Did you hear about
Yeah.
AWS before?
Um, AWS is the Amazon thing, right?
Yes, you are correct. It is owned by Amazon. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, so do you know what it does? Or this is the first time to hear about it?
Uh, no, I don't know what it is.
Okay. So so many of the applications that you use online um, and even e-commerce stores, they all they actually store the e-commerce store on Amazon because it's reliable and it have many services, and also I would say that uh, it save money for the companies. So typically,
Yeah.
if you estimate that you would like to have at your website maybe 1,000 buyer per minute at maximum, and then suddenly
Yeah.
your store become a little bit popular, and then in a day or a night, and then you find yourself having 10,000 buyers at your store. So in the
Yeah.
normal condition, if you did not use something like AWS and Amazon, your store will go down. Go down means that the company that hosts your website or your store will actually cannot tolerate that kind of surge in the amount of buyers at the same time. Okay, so it
Yeah.
definitely will go down. So you everybody try to enter your website to buy something, they will only see a
Mm.
blank screen. Okay, so this is a loss. So that's why people use go to AWS. AWS actually so you say, oh, I want only a certain package. I don't want to pay a lot of money all the time. But if it happens that there is a lot of people coming to my store, I don't want my store to go down. So AWS make you assign resources automatically for your web store so that
Mm.
it handles the user. So typically, maybe you say, oh, I only need two CPUs, okay, and
Yeah.
maybe 32 gig of RAM assigned to my store, to my website, to handle my website. And then if you, so maybe this can only handle 1,000 user at a minute, okay? So if you have more, AWS does not need you to do a lot of things. Just a click of a mouse can actually make you add more resources. So instead of two CPU, you can add more, four, or you can even double the amount of RAM just in a click of the second. So
Mm.
this is not available to other companies. Only Amazon is the one that really excels in this. Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah.
many people who have either applications or like Lazada or Shopee, and maybe some of them will use this kind of services. Okay, other than hosting this kind of resources on a fixed server, because if the so let us talk about it. If
Yeah.
you having a gaming PC on your house, right?
Yeah.
So it can handle a certain amount of games. Tell me,
Yeah.
there is a game that you cannot handle at your home that need a higher
Uh,
specification?
no.
So every game in the market you are able to play it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because my
Oh,
laptop is quite high spec.
okay, so assume that. So what is the spec of your laptop?
I have uh, 4060 with 16 gigs of RAM
Mm-hmm.
with a i7 13 Gen.
i7. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, now let me assume that you don't
Yeah.
have 16 gig of RAM, and then
Okay.
you only have 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I suddenly bring you one of the latest games that need
Yeah.
16, what are you going to do? Are you able to play it on the spot, or you will tell me, wait, I will upgrade the RAM?
Yeah. That's upgrade.
Okay, so if you upgrade, this is the process of upgrading can take at least 1 day. This
Yeah.
is in the best condition. Okay, it can take more. So
Yeah.
imagine if I want to double the amount of RAM that I need for a certain server or computer in a company, that typically have to shut down the PC, have to insert the RAM. So there is a shutdown time, right? So
Yeah.
if an online store or a website offering service for people, they will lose money if they shut down. So that's why
Yeah.
people tend not to use their internal servers. So
Mm.
Amazon arranged their services in a way that, okay, they dedicate certain amount of resources with the CPUs, with the RAM, and then you can add more if you want. Okay, so this is the
Yeah.
kind of cloud computing. So I think this is the first time you hear about cloud computing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like you to also know that cloud computing is not only uh, popular in just hosting websites, but also in working with AI. So AWS actually build a race car like that to help
Yeah.
people build or learn, developers specifically, they learn about machine learning. So machine learning is part of AI. So
Yeah.
did you hear about AI before?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you know that AI can actually help in making robots and automotive cars to move without
Yeah.
help of others? Did you hear about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, so AWS is building a tiny race car for that specific reason for developers specifically. Okay, I think
Yeah.
this is not common before. Nobody
Mm.
built this before for cars. So it is built on the large scales. It means that yes, big companies who like Tesla and others are having their own models, but not toy cars like that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. And now, how was your homework?
The homework was okay. It
Really?
was quite tough. I wasn't able to, yeah,
So
I
share
wasn't
with me,
able to complete
please.
it. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me open my laptop.
May I know where
Yeah.
exactly things are getting tough with you? Is it
I
because
don't
of
know.
classes, or is it because of it is a not clear requirement?
No, I think I'm just getting confused with this new part that we're learning is with this arrays and all this new
Mhm.
concept. Yeah. But I wasn't able to like, I don't know what to expect. Okay. Hopefully it's good.
You started sharing?
1 second, my web clip is still loading. I don't know why.
Okay. But you can start sharing even if it is not loading yet. It will show me an empty replit or even still loading replit, but because it takes like
Okay.
30 seconds
Oh, okay, okay.
for the share to work.
Okay, it's loaded already. Okay.
So let me understand first.
Yeah.
Did you create any kind of integer arrays so far in your code just now for your homework?
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
I have this array, this one.
I didn't see yet because I still blind,
Oh,
so I cannot see your screen yet. And that's why I'm
oh, okay.
asking. Yeah. So, okay, but did you build a class that's called numbers?
Yeah, I built this class and I want to use this array here, but how do I get it to work?
Okay, so can we again look? I mean, we are bound by the requirements, right? So what is the
Yeah.
requirement saying?
Okay, let me open back there. Uh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I need to make the math random, which is this random thing that
Mhm.
I made.
Okay, can you show
Then,
me your class, please?
yeah, this is
Go
my
up, show
class.
me. Yeah, okay, but go up,
Yeah,
please.
with the
Okay.
this.
Y-
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, perfect.
yeah,
And but the problem is if you create your the code is correct. You are able to
yeah.
populate an array, but the way you created it, it doesn't have any variable inside the class. So it means that once you finish your method, which is in line 6, your array that you created on line 7 will totally disappear. So you need a way that to move the definition of numbers, which is on line 7, to actually to become a member of the numbers class. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or this
Oh, so does it mean I need to create a private class here? Oh,
a private variable, yes, private
okay,
variable
so
as numbers.
so
As so
if I
this
say like, yeah,
this need to move out.
okay,
So if you move it out, this means that all the methods that deal later with this
yeah,
population or dealing with array, it will be able to access it. Okay. Now, okay, yeah. So I see your code here. So it looks like somehow okay, but at the end, do we need to really when we populate an internal variable here, we don't need to return anything, I believe.
yeah, okay,
So the only difference is that maybe you can just use void should be fine here on line 7 and instead of returning, yeah,
okay.
okay. So, okay, can we try to run? Do you know how to
Yeah,
run?
I don't think there'll be any errors. I mean, I need to call it first. Oh,
Yes, you need to call it
wait, let me
reverse.
it's
Uh-huh.
okay. I want to move this. Okay. Okay, what is all this? Oh, it's because this was supposed to be commented. This is wrong.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Okay, yeah, now I have this 8 and 9.
Where are you calling this?
I haven't called it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just seeing what's the errors with the code.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Cannot be referenced from static. So I just get rid of static. Oh,
Yeah, it's not static, yes.
okay. Now I
Because
just
it's
need to call it.
yes, because the static cannot access private variables. This is the only this is
Right.
the only problem with
Yeah,
static.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
So
but
now
to call it, I need an array, right? And I can
to
call.
call it, you don't need an array. You just need to create a variable of type numbers from the class numbers. So look before how you manage to actually create an object from the class. Look at the student object, the company object. Look before how did you manage to actually
Okay.
call your so
Yeah.
no, here is the definition of the class. See how you from main how you call company, how you
Yeah.
create a variable from company. So you look at the main and search how you make a variable from company, and then you should do the same for your number.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hmm.
So you see how you created. This is how you create on line
Yeah.
138. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
So we use exactly the same method of creating a variable.
This. Oh, I can't. Okay. So now I just need this. Can I have this? So means this should be
Number.
numbers,
Yes.
and then this I should take just number from here, or like
No,
just use
just
this.
give it a name. It is just a variable name that you can put any name. You can put N1, NUM, anything. Up to you.
Okay. Then new company. So then here I'll put the populate array.
Bear in mind, the first
Yeah.
thing that you call when, I mean, so go to company, please, just to make you to see the difference. So do you see here, this method is called company and it's exactly the same name of the class. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is design and this is called constructor.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have constructor. So
Yeah.
here in the constructor, it take an input. You need to pass an array because the constructor take an input. Some constructor does not take anything, and sometimes classes does not have any constructor. Look at your numbers.
Yeah.
Do you have any constructor so far?
No.
Zero constructor. So we don't need to. So we go to main. You don't need to pass anything to the constructor, but just you cannot use company.
Yeah.
So new number and give it nothing here. Okay, which is totally
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it works. You just need to use num to call populate array.
Right. So the same way that
you call methods on company or students before. So you see the company how it use
here.
So here also can. See here. You call company dot average salary. So you are able to call. So you need to use exactly the same way.
So just num dot everything.
Yes.
Just like the S1 then.
Yes. Num dot populate array.
Populate array. Yeah.
Okay. See, it works. Of course, we are working now blindly. We assuming that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it should. So it doesn't show any errors. So most probably it will work. But I would say try to make a print method that. So just a dedicated method called print, not here.
Oh, okay.
Another method like this, but down, so that we are able to print these numbers array. So we put something inside it.
Oops. Okay. So a new method. Okay.
Call it print.
Okay.
Or print array. Or just print also can. Yeah, okay, fine. So now are you able to try to use it to actually print something for us?
What?
How you print an array? How you if you want to print these numbers, how you print it?
I can just. Oh. Can I just take numbers and put it here?
Why not? Well, you have to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you getting like this? So this is actually the address of this array in the memory. But why we're getting the address? Can you recall back what did we use to overcome this problem before?
Oh, what was it? I remember we had this problem before, but I forgot how we,
Okay, go search for something called toString.
Ah.
That we use it with arrays before.
Okay. Wait. Is it just? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So now you see how it works.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you need to
Okay.
use that inside your print.
Yeah. Okay. So now I need this to be num.
Numbers, yes. Exactly the same name like this array. This is the name of the array, so you need to
All
put
right.
exact name. This is a variable name, convert
Yeah.
it to string so that you are able to. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I myself is blurred. You was correct. You should you supposed to say array those two string and you pass here the numbers. Sorry, I totally
Okay.
gone in a different way.
Okay. Pass your name. Okay.
And then you have to put. So go back to main.
Okay.
So you see you again. Sorry, you see here
Yeah.
arrays to two strings. So you need to put arrays, and the
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
is the array, or X is the array.
Okay. I see. But so is this still correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Just yeah. He doesn't
Oh.
recognize array. Is it array or arrays?
Oh, arrays. Yeah. Just check what the. Yeah, arrays.
Okay,
Okay.
so you managed to fill it in, right? You managed to
Yeah.
populate it. Okay, perfect. And then what is the next thing that you need to do in the class? He asks you to do.
Okay. Yeah. So now I need to sort it out between positive and negative.
So it
So
means
I need
that
one array. Yeah.
how many arrays you need to create more?
Two more.
Okay, fine.
One for. Wait. No, I need three, right? I need the positive array, negative array, then I need a display one, right?
Really? Let
I'm
me
not
let me
sure.
check. As a copy all positive in second array and all negative in a third array. So it means that he he's having only three arrays, one positive and the second.
Oh, okay.
Copy all the positive from the array into a second array. So one normal and one positive and one negative. That's it.
Yeah. But I can use this as the normal, or should I have a new one that is for the normal?
No, normal is okay. It's already in numbers.
Okay,
You don't need to.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. Oh, okay. So then, um, okay. So now I'll just have it as positive, and then okay.
So how are we going to do that? How are you going to populate the positive array?
So with these numbers, right? I have to use the same. So if I okay loop it like that, then I need an if statement here.
Okay.
If numbers, I don't think this will work, but I'm just trying. If numbers I greater, do I take 0 as positive? No, right?
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, okay,
yeah. Anything less than zero is
okay. So 0 is counted as positive. Okay, then greater and equals to 0. So 0 is 0. 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 0 is Oh, this must be I. Hmm. Then can I just do something like this? If then print out numbers. I don't know if this works the way I think it works, but
So can I know what is the purpose of creating this array so that we are walking on the same street, me and you?
what I'm trying to do now is with these random numbers,
Mhm.
here, all of these random numbers, I'm trying to now split them into positive and negative.
Okay, so you need to pick up the positive numbers and put it somewhere, or
Yeah.
just print it only.
So that's why I need to put it somewhere. But yeah, so here I'm trying to get the positive number
Positive,
in the
yes,
yeah.
correct, correct.
I need to do more than just print. But okay. No,
You can run
uh,
first like that and see if
okay.
what does this produce.
I need to call it. Yeah, okay. So there's no errors, but let me um oh okay. Because I'm just calling the
So
array over and
every
over
time
again.
you see a positive number, you are printing the whole array again.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
is that what you want, or you want something different?
Different. Okay.
So if you have, this is the original, and you
Yeah.
have here -1, and then 9, and then -2. This is the
Yeah.
original. And then you want to loop through it, and this is your positive. So you want to say, oh, I see -1. No, I don't want that. I see 9. I
Yeah.
want that. I put 9 here. And then I see
Yeah.
-2. I don't want that. So maybe you see here 8. Oh, I want 8. So now you looped through all your original array, but you only picked up the positive and inserted in a positive array. So this will carry 9 and 8, only the positive. And then you create another one, the third array, which is negative. So
Yeah.
this negative, you loop again through the original. Oh, I see -1. Okay, I take it. I see 9. No, I don't want that. -2, I want to take it. So 8, no, I don't want that. So enough. So it means that your positive will only have 9 and 8, your negative -1 and -2. So how are you going to do that? So just be aware that positive and negative is another two arrays.
Okay. So I need to call a new variable here.
Yes, definitely. Else you will not be able to separate numbers from the positives and negatives.
But then how do I know what to put in here?
That's a
Do I
trick.
just do I
You
just put
can.
I or
No, you
then
are.
I'll need to call I. Yeah.
He will not accept for you a number like I. He need a fixed number.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't accept that. So you have to. So sorry, we have to close and open again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.